Okay, there's been a few questions about how to go about taping your sticks, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I've got a untaped Vic Firth Tom Hannum stick here. It's the same concept no matter what model stick you use. We'll be using white electrical tape or white vinyl tape. You can find in any hardware store, probably Walmart, Target, those kinds of places. Just look wherever the electrical stuff is and find white tape. We're going to tape the whole stick from bead to butt all the way down, so not leaving any gaps. The purpose of taping the sticks is to make sure that we've got a good consistent grip for the stick and to help protect the stick when we're playing rim shots, things of that nature. Helps keep them all together. So to start, grab your roll of tape and find the edge. We'll pull that edge up a little bit. Tape started. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bead end of the stick. I'm going to carefully place that so that the edge of the tape lines right up where the bead meets the stick. So we take a close look here. You can kind of see where I'm lining that up. And then what I usually do is I come straight around the stick, making sure I'm staying nice and lined up with the bead there. Once I make it once around, so I'm back where I started the tape, I'm going to start angling the tape downwards at about 45 degrees and begin to wrap. Now there's a couple things you want to do as you're taping here. So the first thing you want to keep in mind is to keep tension on the tape as you're taping around. So you want to make sure that you're holding the stick with one hand and you're holding the tape with the other, and you're keeping good tension so that the tape goes on nice and even. We don't want a lot of crinkles, or we don't want any crinkles or wrinkles in the tape as we're putting it on. The second is, and I'll show you this in a second, so as I'm wrapping and I'm continuing down here at a 45-degree angle, the tape will begin to overlap. And we want the tape to overlap about 1/8 of an inch. If you look closely, yeah, there we go. You can see that overlap beginning as I'm taping down at a 45-degree angle. And I'm just going to continue doing that, being very careful to keep a nice consistent overlap, a nice consistent angle coming down the stick. And if at any point you feel like it's not in the right place, just lift it a little bit and kind of reset the tape. Just keep a nice tension all the way down. Keep rolling. Okay, getting there. If you take a close look, you can see there's a nice even overlap all the way down the stick. That's what we're looking for. Really take pride in all those details. It's like a lot of other things we do. It's the attention to detail and making sure that you're taking care of business with all that can make a huge difference. Close now. So again, just making sure I'm keeping good tension, nice even overlap. Should be a huge point of pride in terms of how you tape your sticks. This is ultimately where the rubber meets the road, so to speak, where your hand meets the implement and you play the drum. Just take a lot of pride in that. See, what I'm doing here is as I'm running out of space, I'm kind of supporting the butt of the stick against my stomach as I'm doing it. Just whatever works for you, as long as it's nice and even, nice and taut as you're stretching it across. Okay, I'm getting close to the butt now. So as I reach that, I'm coming down at an angle, and as soon as the edge of the tape hits where the stick begins to taper off, I want to start moving horizontally directly across the stick. So I'm going to wrap it straight around now until I come around and the stick's totally covered. So you can kind of see, if you look closely, will it focus for you? There you go. So where I began to come straight around the stick once I hit the butt. And once it's wrapped all the way around, just stretch that tape and it'll snap right off. Just make sure that's nice and smooth and even. And that's it. You got a nice tape stick. You can see how we're nice and even all the way top to bottom. If you overlap the tape too much, the stick will get really heavy on you. So watch out for that. Just about 1/8 of an inch of overlap. And your stick will be nice and protected. It's got a little extra weight to it. Above and beyond that, guys, just make sure that you maintain this. As we play and we play and we play, this is going to get worn down. The tape will get chopped up a little bit, especially in the rim shot area. Make sure that if that happens, you strip some of that tape off. You don't have to strip it all the way back down, but just recover that area where you're having issues. Make the sticks last longer and you'll be in good shape. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully that helps out.